Hello, everyone. Janet Rangi. I hope you're doing very well wherever you are. Thank you so much for taking your time to come and watch me and share my videos and all that. So today, as you can see, the title is Rumors or Truth for Green Card holders, and yes, for American citizens. So I've been seeing rumors myself. I've been hearing rumors myself. But for many of you who know me, I like staying very positive. I don't like dark news. I don't like news that can discourage anyone. But I feel like now, at this point, it's better for me to use my page to pass on some of the information that I believe could have some truth. You're going to just use a truth meter, okay? We just have to find out and be cautious. Okay, so let me start with those who are citizens, American citizens, who thought like, okay, now that I have my passport, I'm immune to all these problems that I'm hearing. So personally, I've had this story from many people. And I think maybe even if you don't believe in these stories, please take caution. It's better to be safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. So when it comes to American citizens, normally most of you who have the American passport, you also have a dual citizenship. I know I have dual citizenship, and that is presenting a new challenge. And this is where the story begins. So if you have two passports, let me use my example so that you can understand. I have the American passport, and I do have the Kenyan passport, meaning I have dual citizenship. And so if I want to take a trip to Kenya, I can simply just leave the country with both passports. When I reach the port of entry in Kenya, I take out my Kenyan passport. And of course, because I'm a citizen, they will welcome me in and tell me, welcome home with my Kenyan passport. On the day of departure, I will leave again, but at the port of entry, I will leave with the American passport. Therefore, when I reach the American port of entry, I will come in with the American passport. So that has been working for a long time. But for now, rumors has it, and this, I want you to take it seriously because it does not hurt. It does not hurt to do the right thing. So what is happening if you come in and they see you have a clean American passport without a visa, in my case, without a Kenyan visa, they're going to take away the American passport and tell me I do not need it. That is point number one. If I needed it, I could have asked for a Kenyan visa to enter Kenya as an American citizen. But since I didn't care to do that, it means I am no longer interested. Okay, I'm just giving reasons for explanation purposes, but this is where the problem is coming in. If you do not have a visa of the foreign country, they will take away your American passport. Whether this is true or not, I don't know, but I've seen enough stories to start believing it. Number two, if I was to use my common sense, what that means, if you exit without a visa and you come in with a blank American passport, without any visa, how will they know where you went? How many countries did you go to? Whom did you visit? So it presents a national security issue. I can see if that's how they are thinking. But I'm not here to give any reasons why these things are happening. The only thing you can do right now is to make sure if you have an American passport and you are a dual citizen, please, when you are going to visit the foreign country, make sure you get a visa. This is not lawyer advice. This is based on what I'm hearing, but you have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. There are some things you do not need a lawyer. I do not need a lawyer to tell me, okay, Janet, pick your American passport now. Okay, Janet, now go and ask for a Kenyan visa. Do I? So use common sense. This is not lawyer advice. Do not be stuck at the airport and say, I had bloggers saying this. We only blog for information. But this is what I will do. I will make sure before I visit a foreign country, I have a visa in my passport. Luckily for me, I traveled recently, but I always have visas in my passport. The American passport, even if I'm going to West Africa, I have visas for West Africa. If I'm going to East Africa, I get visas for East Africa. So for me, I come in as an American citizen with a visa. I pay those visa fees. And then when I come in to America, they can clearly see the sticker visas from different countries. I've never had an issue, but right now I'm hearing there's an issue. So if you want to secure or keep your American passport safe, I would rather you play it safe and just follow what I'm telling you. If I were you, you have nothing to lose. What do you have to lose except money? And I know some of you, you're in a hurry. You're like, I have no time to get a visa. Well, the consequences can be bad. So that is, I think it has some truth in it. I've seen, you know why I trusted this? I was watching a video before I had a client saying, oh, and then they took away the green card. I'm like, you're mixing issues. Did this person have a passport or green card? But today I saw an American citizen saying that he was in the airport and the airlines advised him that he should not take that plane until he comes back, applies for the passport to go home. I mean, apply for a visa to go home, then he can board again. So this one I heard from a true video of someone who is in the airport, who is planning to go back home. He did not take the flight. So he's planning to go and get a visa. And then after he gets the visa to the foreign country, now he can go knowing very well that when he comes back, he will be safe. He said the airlines advised him that. So the airlines are being nice, or the airlines are also doing their job based on what they are seeing on the ground. So that is it for American citizens. Okay, so it means, like, you know, things are not as sure as you thought. All right, let me come to green cards. Okay, for all of you who've been watching me, or you are watching me for the first time, you know I'm a big advocate of saying do not overstay your visa. And if you need help, please always come to janetrangi67@gmail.com. If you need, do not overstay your visa. Right now, there is no excuse. The environment does not allow you to stay here without papers. So just do the right thing. Okay, janetrangi67@gmail.com. You can extend your visa. You can change your status from visit visa, from J1 visa. Okay, with or without restrictions, you can change that to student visa. Okay, and you can also extend if you want more time to think. Okay, and I'll come and talk about the pros and cons of asylum, of course. Okay, all right. Now let me go to green card holders. Some of you have a 2-year green card with conditions, or sometimes you have a 10-year green card. So for those of you who don't know, if you come to America and you have a green card for 5 years, you can now petition to become an American citizen, so that your visa does not expire, or your green card. So normally if they give you 10 years, what it means is after 5 years, you stay in America continuously, you qualify to apply for citizenship. But if you do not apply for citizenship, that means you'll always be renewing your green card every 10 years. Some people can apply for citizenship after staying in America 3 years if they got the green card through marriage. And of course, some people get it through military. Probably they have less time before they become American citizens. But many people, most people get American citizenship after staying in America minimum 5 years. And when I say continuously, it doesn't mean 5 years continuously. You can travel, but after you travel, you can't stay out there more than 6 months. So by the time you apply for citizenship, they do calculations. So there's a magic number they are looking for. So it does not mean that you cannot leave the country. You can still travel, but by the time you put in citizenship, they will count to make sure you fulfill the number of days that you need to become an American citizen, plus other requirements. So these people have not applied for American citizenship. They came in through a green card lottery. They married American. They got the green card through jobs. They got American citizen. They got green cards through talents. EB1, EB2, EB3, EB4, EB5, family-based green cards, employment-based green cards. So they have these green cards. Okay? So the ones who have a 2-year green card, meaning They still have conditions. They are saying, again, this is a rumor. This one, I don't know how true it is, but I just have to come and tell you, lawyers are out there warning clients that guess what? If you've been in America for less than 2 years, meaning, okay, let me put it this way, not been in America 2 years. You have a green card for less than 2 years and you exit America, they are denying you entry. Now, take that with a grain of salt, please. Take that with a grain of salt. Do not hit the messenger. Me, better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. This one, I have no proof, but I'm telling you, this is what the lawyers are saying, and they're putting out there on their websites, that people are being detained if they've been in America. I mean, if they've held their green card for only 2 years. So less than 2 years green card, and then you go home. So what it means, I guess you don't want to be American or something. I don't know. I don't know why they are detaining such people. Like these people, okay, they just left well because they had a green card, and then, upon return, they were told, hey, you are not even in America for 2 years on this green card. You've only had a green card for less than 2 years and you're already leaving. Take that with a grain of salt. Use that information the best way you can. Hey, it's better you know than not. Those who have a 10-year green card, I've heard that they are detaining people, okay? Number one, if you are in removal proceedings. I didn't know that people on green card can have removal proceedings. So, my friends, what are removal proceedings? Is just basically deportation. And what are some of the causes for deportation? Mostly it's criminal background. Some of the people here will tell you, well, drinking and driving, you have a chance, but still it's not a good thing. Okay, you come to America, you start using drugs, you start beating women, you don't understand that there are rules on what you can say and what you cannot say. You can't just see a beautiful woman and you start saying, I love your shoes. Oh, you look good. You look sexy. And then at home, you used to do. Don't do that. They will put you. That is when Janet comes in, because I know where I come from. Don't go seeing a woman and then you say, and then you start saying, bitch, and you are at work. They will throw charges on you. Oh, your dress looks tight nicely in the right places. Or you start hugging a woman without permission. My friends, I'm just telling you the truth. I know where I come from. How many women, let's just be honest. Let me just be real. Janet doesn't like hiding things. How many of you women sat in the front chair of a public transportation? What did those men do? What did those men do? And they have no clue, because their society, they don't know that they start rubbing your thighs like this. Don't try, my friend. These things, sometimes you are not innocent. You are just in the society that will tell you that is crap. You can get away with it where you come from, but you cannot get away with those things here. So here, please keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hugs to yourself. Keep your kisses to yourself. Keep your comments to yourself. If you can't keep your comments to yourself, close the door. I'm just giving you examples. Some of you think that when they say criminal background, this person must have done bad things, terrible things. No. Someone can just accuse you, even during marriage. If you touch the woman the wrong way, she can say it's bad. I'm giving you these examples. I'm being as open as I can to help some of you. Okay, keep your hands to yourself. Don't think you're back home where you'll just be rubbing the girlfriend, even your girlfriend in a public transport. You're busy. Or say, oh, you look good. You start slapping the behinds. Yes, you're at work and you do these things and you think, oh, that person was so bad. Do you know so and so was deported because of criminal background? You don't know that person did the stupidity that you are doing also back home. Okay, specifically men. I'm just being honest with our men. I'm telling you the things you get away with at home by calling women. Okay, they get on bed. Another one, let me give you an example. They do this. Instead of saying hi to you like this, nicely, they do this. Don't use other examples, you know yourselves. Okay? Those things. So if you are on a green card for 10 years and you did that to a woman and she filed a report on you, and now you're in removal proceedings, if you leave and you come back, you're being detained. Okay? So I'm giving you very, very good examples. If you see young kids, don't give them candy the way we do at home. You've seen kids we are giving with love. Don't do that. Walk like you never saw anything. Unless a child is in danger, call for help. Call the police for help. Don't even help yourself. Unless it's a 911. I mean, it's a, life and death. But even with that, you have to prove. The best thing is to call for help and walk as far as you can. If the children are playing out there, what business do you have to stop and say, hi, you're being nice? To please who? To please who? Here, there's no, I mean, I know home we do a lot of things because we have communities. And you want to say, hello, hi. No, no, no. Look like you never saw anything. Especially men. Especially men. Let me just tell you, if you're innocent, don't do such things. Again, if a child is in danger, call for help. But do not, they might not understand your culture. Do not say hi. Do not even look. Again, if the child needs help, there is a fire, there is a cold, they are falling out of a building, they are drowning. Those are the only moments a man is supposed to go and say hi to a young kid in America. Any other time, pass like you never saw anything. In the park, in fact, I advise you to look on the other side. If you can avoid eye contact, take it from Janet. I'm being honest. I'm being honest because I love my people. I have to protect you because I know where you come from and how they will interpret things here, and you will not have a chance. Drugs and alcohol, you go in the club, you forget yourself. No, those ones, of course, you knew. Okay, you knew that one. This thing of crossing lights very quickly and you hit someone. You understand? Things happen, but I've given you enough examples. So having a green card does not mean you're safe. Okay, so they are saying those who have 10-year green cards and they're on removal proceedings, they are being returned. And those who are on 2 years and they left the country before 2 years, they are being returned. Another case of 2-year green card, conditional green card. Okay, and you applied on the form called, I think it's 751, to remove the conditions. And the conditions were denied and you're still in that process, but you still have permission to travel. They will stop you. That is the rumor. That is the rumor. I'm just telling you that is the rumor. So you take that information the way you can. Again, let me repeat. If you're an American citizen, you are going to a foreign country, get a visa for that country. So you come back to America with an American visa, show where you've been using those visas. If you have a conditional green card for less than 2 years and you exit and you've not been in America for 2 years on that green card, there's a problem. Rumors has it. Another issue, if you're on a conditional green card less than 2 years, okay, and you're coming in, and actually they denied your 751, which is to remove those conditions from your green card so you can have a 10-year green card. They are having issues with that. Okay, and if you're on a 10-year green card and you're on removal proceedings, for any case, I gave you good examples of criminal cases. Immigration and criminal cases they don't go hand in hand. They'll forgive everything else. They will understand anything else, but not a criminal background. I can tell you for free, I went to school for this. Okay, so those are some of the rumors debunked. I don't know, but all the examples I've given you, and if you are a US citizen, do not take it for granted. Ask yourself, do you have to travel? And if you have to travel, of course, we have to continue traveling. Above all, let me just tell you, this is not to instill any fear. Information is power, no need to fear. For those of you who come to America, again, you can see, do not overstay your visa. Janet Rangi 67@gmail.com. Writers will guide you, will send you to the lawyers who will help you through these processes so that you do not overstay your visa. I will see you in the next video, okay? Asanteni sana, merci beaucoup, muchas gracias, kwaherini. See you in the next video again.